Get ready to delve into the intriguing world of iPhone 15 series leaks and rumors. From the standard iPhone 15, its larger sibling, the 15 Plus, the high-end 15 Pro, to the crowning glory, the iPhone 15 Ultra, we're diving headfirst into a sea of cutting-edge specs, innovative features, and electrifying design shifts. Are you ready to explore the next big wave in Apple's smartphone revolution? Let's plunge right in. Get ready to explore the iPhone 15, the rumored trailblazer shaking up Apple's tech dynasty. First off, the display. According to leaks, the iPhone 15 is likely to sport a 6.1-inch OLED display. It's expected to deliver the same stunning visuals and vibrant colors that we've come to love from the previous iPhones. The resolution is anticipated to be around 1179 by 2556 pixels, providing an ultra-sharp, highly detailed viewing experience. One noticeable change could be the shift from a traditional notch to a dynamic island, which might bring a refreshing design element to the front display. But one thing to note is the refresh rate. It's rumored to remain at 60 Hz, so if you were hoping for a higher refresh rate, you might have to wait a bit longer. Under the hood, the iPhone 15 is expected to house the powerful A16 Bionic chip, the same engine that powered the iPhone 14 Pro models. Paired with an ample 6GB of RAM, we should anticipate smooth performance and seamless multitasking. And for storing all your favorite apps, photos, and videos, you'll have the option to choose from 128GB, 256GB, or a hefty 512GB of storage. When it comes to the battery, it's speculated that we might see something similar to the previous model, around 3,279 mAh. But here's the real kicker. Apple might be finally bidding farewell to its proprietary Lightning charging port. Yes, you heard it right. The rumors suggest we could see a USB-C port in the iPhone 15, a big shift that could bring faster charging and universal compatibility. Now let's talk about the camera. Always a highlight of any new iPhone release. Leaks suggest a significant upgrade with a new 48-megapixel main sensor, borrowed from the iPhone 14 Pro. This upgrade means we can expect improved photo and video quality. Accompanying this main sensor, we'll likely see a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens and a 12-megapixel front camera promising sharp selfies and expansive landscape shots. Next up in our line is the big brother, the iPhone 15 Plus. This is essentially the iPhone 15's larger sibling, with a few notable enhancements. Let's take a closer look. Starting off with the display, the iPhone 15 Plus is rumored to feature a larger 6.7-inch OLED screen. This would make for a great choice if you're a fan of bigger displays. The resolution is expected to be around 1284 by 2778 pixels, ensuring crisp and detailed visuals. Like the iPhone 15, it's likely that the iPhone 15 Plus will also transition from a traditional notch to a dynamic island and maintain a refresh rate of 60 Hz. Underneath the large screen, it's believed that the iPhone 15 Plus will house the same A16 Bionic chip found in the base iPhone 15 model. This, paired with 6GB of RAM, should make for snappy performance and smooth multitasking. In terms of storage, you'll have options for 128GB, 256GB, and 512GB. Plenty of space for all your apps, photos, and more. Powering all this, we expect to see a substantial battery, around 4,323 mAh. As with the iPhone 15, the biggest surprise might be the shift from Lightning to a USB-C charging port. This significant change could make charging faster and more convenient. Let's shift our attention to the camera now. As with the iPhone 15, the Plus model is rumored to feature a 48-megapixel main camera. This is a significant step up from the previous 12-megapixel sensor, which should be allowed for improved photo quality. Accompanying the main sensor, we are likely to see a 12-megapixel ultra-wide and a 12-megapixel front camera, similar to the iPhone 15. Moving on to the more high-end segment of the new iPhone series, we now dive into the anticipated iPhone 15 Pro. This is where we begin to see some substantial upgrades in the spec sheet. Let's get into the details. First up, the display. The iPhone 15 Pro is rumored to retain a similar display size as the standard iPhone 15 with a 6.1-inch OLED display. However, the Pro stands out with its adaptive refresh rate, which can vary from 1 to 120 Hz. This essentially means smoother scrolling and more fluid visuals, a significant advantage for those who value a top-tier display experience. Under the hood, the iPhone 15 Pro is expected to feature a more powerful A17 Bionic chipset. This chip, reportedly 20% more potent than its predecessor, should provide an impressive performance boost. Paired with an increased 8GB of RAM, the iPhone 15 Pro is shaping up to be a powerhouse of performance. As far as storage goes, options will range from 128GB to a massive 1TB variant, offering plenty of room for all your media and applications. Powering the device, we anticipate a battery similar in size to the previous iteration, around 3200 mAh. However, the new A17 chip is rumored to be highly efficient. This could mean longer battery life despite the same capacity. An exciting addition here could be the shift to the USB-C charging port, potentially with high 40 Gbps data transfer speeds. Also, if rumors are accurate, the iPhone 15 Pro may be the first iPhone to offer reverse wireless charging, a handy feature for topping up your AirPods on the go. Now on to the camera. The iPhone 15 Pro is rumored to carry over a similar camera configuration as the iPhone 14 Pro, but there's a buzz about a potential state-of-the-art Sony sensor being used this time around. This could mean significant camera improvements, particularly for the main 48-megapixel sensor. Alongside the main sensor, we'd expect to see a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom, and a 12-megapixel selfie camera. And finally, let's discuss the apex of the iPhone 15 lineup, the iPhone 15 Ultra. Now, there's a bit of a naming dispute here. Some sources claim it might also be called the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but for our purposes, let's stick with Ultra. This phone is where Apple pulls out all the stops and where the real magic happens. Starting off with the display, the iPhone 15 Ultra might boast a massive 6.7-inch OLED display. Like the 15 Pro, it also reportedly features an adaptive refresh rate of 1 to 120 Hz, giving you a silky smooth visual experience. However, the Ultra could go one step further. One leaker suggests it could reach a stunning 2500 nits of peak brightness, an upgrade from the 2000 nits on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. If true, this could make it the brightest phone screen on the planet by current standards. Powering this beast will be the new A17 Bionic chipset paired with 8 GB of RAM, promising top-notch performance. Storage-wise, it's rumored to start at a generous 256 GB, offering more space right off the bat. The top-end model is expected to come with a massive 1 TB of storage. Turning to the battery, while we don't have exact details on size, it's expected to be larger than the iPhone 14 Pro Max's 4,323 mAh unit. In terms of charging, like the other iPhone 15 models, it's believed to shift to a USB-C port with support for fast 40 Gbps data transfer speeds. The possibility of reverse wireless charging also pops up here. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the camera. The iPhone 15 Ultra is expected to push boundaries here as well. Leaks suggest a new, larger 48-megapixel Sony sensor for the main camera, possibly offering improved photo quality. The device might also feature a dual-lens front-facing camera, a first for Apple. But what's more exciting here is the possible inclusion of a periscope camera. This would potentially allow for an optical zoom of around 6x compared to the 3x offered by the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Moreover, it might even have a variable zoom lens, which could dynamically change optical zoom levels. And that wraps up our sneak peek into Apple's future with the upcoming iPhone 15 lineup. Don't forget, these are based on leaks and rumors, so take them with a grain of salt. If you found this information valuable, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more in-depth tech coverage. Stay tuned, as we'll be right here bringing you all the updates once these beauties officially hit the stage. Comment below on what features you're most excited about. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tech savvy.